everybody, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I want to share with you guys my top 10 vegan essentials. So these are all food items that I would highly recommend you have, especially if you're vegan. These are honestly just great healthy foods to have in all homes, but if you're vegan or at least starting out being vegan, these will all be very helpful, and they're foods that I always make sure I have and that I eat very often. So let's get into it. Okay, so starting at number one. So we're starting at number one with, if you're vegan or dairy-free, a great cheesy alternative is nutritional yeast. These literally are so yummy and they have such a natural kind of cheesy flavor. They're great to make in like macaroni, and there's a vegan macaroni recipe that I love so much, and it uses nutrition yeast to get that flavor. I will link that recipe in the description down below. Check it out, but definitely also just to like sprinkle over pasta, highly recommend nutritional yeast flakes. Another great alternative is in baking to get from flaxseed meal. Ground flaxseed is a great egg replacer. So this one is just this Bob's Red Mill brand, but it is just, you mix just a tablespoon of flaxseed meal with 3 tablespoons of water, and then if you just like let that sit in the fridge for like 5 to 10 minutes, it gels up and gets like an egg kind of. So when baking, whenever there's an egg, I just use a flax egg instead, and it honestly works so great to get that consistency that an egg brings, but obviously vegan, so definitely great for baking. So before I was vegan, whenever I would like saute or cook things, I would a lot of times use butter, but instead I've been using olive oil, and it works great, honestly. It's pretty neutral in the flavor, so if you just like add some to a pan, let it heat up, it works great to like crystallize and obviously keep your pan clean, not sticking, but olive oil is great. So yeah, olive oil, I'd highly recommend it. It's great to just always have. I use it so often. Another thing with this is coconut oil. I love coconut oil. It's really great in baking, as kind of like instead of butter I use coconut oil, and it works great, but definitely olive oil. So another food that I think eating vegan I eat a lot of is things like rice, beans, and lentils. Legumes, is that legumes? Legumes, something like that. But things like rice and grains, I love rice. It's a great source of protein that you can like put them on, pair with curries, all that stuff. Also, here I just have some basic old lentils, but they're pretty good, and also another great source of plant-based protein and fiber. So always love to have rice. I serve it with a lot of different meals, so always be stocked on rice and lentils. So one of my all-time favorite foods is oatmeal. I love oatmeal, and I highly recommend to keep on stock some oats. I just use old-fashioned oats, but I'm pretty sure these are like rolled oats. You can use quick oats, you can use steel cut oats, regular oats, whatever oats you like. I love oatmeal. It's a really great source of fiber. It really fills me up. And another great thing that you can do with oats is obviously make oatmeal, which is one of my favorite meals. But you can also grind it up in a blender to make an oat flour, and I use oat flour a lot in baking. It's a really great texture and has once again a neutral flavor, but oats are great just to eat and to make granola. I love granola with oats, and oat flour, definitely recommend getting oats. They're honestly such a versatile food. You can even make them in savory dishes, so definitely oats are my favorite. So moving on, another thing I love to just snack on is nuts. I love cashews and almonds are my two favorites, I would say, but definitely love these. I also really like nuts just to snack on, but they're also great like to top things off, like garnish your food with some like crushed up almonds. Cashews are also great in baking and things like to make sauces and pestos. So nuts are an amazing protein source as well. So nuts are delicious. So this next thing I would highly recommend to have is spinach. Spinach is super high in iron, and it has a lot of great minerals and vitamins that you kind of are missing out on a little bit eating vegan, like iron found in fish and meat and stuff. So spinach is a great source of that. Another is green beans. So I've been trying to eat more of those, but spinach I feel like I love, and I am still trying obviously to add more spinach into my diet. So just something as simple as blending it into my smoothie, or just having a simple salad, adding it to a sandwich, adding it on toast. But it goes so many different ways and is so good for you, and I would really recommend to get some spinach. I know it sounds gross and boring, but like it has a really good flavor and you can pair with a lot of different things and add it in, blend it in, mix it in, you don't even know it's there, so definitely get some spinach. So there's a lot of plant milks out there. One of my favorites is oat milk. I'd recommend that you find a plant milk that you really like and enjoy the taste of. Almond milk is really good, oat milk, there's cashew milk, soy milk, there's a bunch of vegan milks out there. Personally, my two favorites are almond and oat milk. Right now we have oat milk and it's super good. It has a really good creamy texture and the flavor is so good. But I would recommend finding a milk alternative that you like because it is used. I don't realize how much I use my plant milk, whether it's in a smoothie, whether it's in oatmeal, baking, just to drink. So many different ways so I'd really recommend that you find one that you love. But for me at the moment, that's really oat milk. Also, oat milk matcha lattes are the best ever. So I would honestly recommend you guys try oat milk to try out in your diet. It's definitely. And if you do have oat milk, I like unsweetened oat milk and unsweetened almond milk just because it's more, I feel like it's a little more healthy that way. But yeah, definitely find a milk that you like. So another thing is toast. I'd really recommend that you find a good toast you like, whether it's whole wheat, white, gluten-free, whatever bread you like. A lot of breads are actually vegan, so I'm glad most breads are vegan. Obviously, it's not like cheese or garlic cheese bread, but I recommend you find toast you like because toast is really great. Honestly, I don't really ever eat plain toast because I used to do that with butter, but obviously not anymore. So normally whenever I toast, I like to top with peanut butter. It's so good on toast. Peanut butter, bananas, avocado, really good on toast. So toast is a really great base for a lot of yummy and healthy meals, such as I like to take a piece of toast it up, and one slice put some avocado, one slice put some spinach, and sometimes I'll put some other veggies. Top it off with a nice easy avocado sandwich. Try it out definitely. But yeah, toast is super easy, filling meal. And there's so many types of toast out there, so find one that you like, and I promise it's going to be eaten a lot. My favorite is just this. This is, sorry, Marlo's a little bit thirsty. Marlo, you good? Another thing is make sure you're staying hydrated, as Marlo is right now. Oh, Marlo. Okay, Marlo. So yeah, definitely try out toast. There's so much toast out there. This is just this whole wheat. I like grainy toast. This is just this whole wheat toast. I think it's from Costco. It's pretty good though, honestly. It's a good source of fiber, low fat. That's what this just says on the bag. But I recommend toast. And if you are getting toast, make sure it's one that makes you feel really good. And it's not loaded with like preservatives and like ingredients that just aren't really necessary in toast. So like I try to find toast that are pretty low in sugar and stuff like that. But find a toast that works for you and it's gonna be really helpful. Okay guys, so I saved the ultimate best for last, which is peanut butter. If you know anything about me or follow me or whatnot, you know that peanut butter is probably one of my favorites. My favorite food. It is so yummy. If you're allergic to peanuts, I'm really sorry because peanut butter is so good. But there's almond butter, which is also very similar. And if you're allergic to nuts in general, I know there's seed butter, like sunflower seed butter. There's a lot out there though. So nut butters though, I really recommend you always have in your pantry. Like I eat peanut butter. I don't eat like a crazy amount of it, but like I try to eat it in moderation, but I definitely enjoy peanut butter. It is one of my favorites ingredients because it is great like on oatmeal. Just do a little drizzle of peanut butter to add some protein, to add some flavor, and to add some healthy fats. It's full of healthy fats and protein. So peanut butter, almond butter, whatever butter you like, nut butters, seed butters. Please try one out because, yeah, on oatmeal, I love them. I love them on smoothie bowls. They're also great in savory dishes like a peanut, Thai, soy kind of Asian meal is so good. Peanut butter tofu. Another thing is peanut butter is great in baking. A lot of baking uses nut butters. I personally love to use some peanut butter to add some flavor and texture. So sometimes I will just eat a spoonful of plain peanut butter, and that's okay because it is so good and it's good for you. So yeah, peanut butter, nut butters, whatever you like would be definitely, I don't know how I live without my peanut butter. So yeah, really recommend you get some peanut butter or nut butter or whatever butter you like that's not regular butter, obviously. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my top 10 vegan recommendations. These are great, honestly, for anyone, especially if you're starting out eating vegan. These are things that I had when I started and they really helped me, and I still eat so much of all this food today. This right here that I've gathered is like the base of my whole diet right here. But yeah, I hope you guys found it helpful and found out a couple new ingredients that you can add to your diet, to your pantry. And let me know what one was your favorite, and if you have any other ideas that you love to always have, yeah, let me know. But yeah, I will see you guys next time, and I hope you guys like this video. Have an amazing day. Bye!